It's really a bigger thing than just one student and one mentor. What you're looking at is a community development resource. We all live in the same community here, and we all work in the same community here, and so helping kids to get to where they're employable, where they have skills, where they can be in the workforce, it not only helps the person, which is wonderful and what you want to do, it helps the community overall.
I'm Virginia Hughes. I'm a senior at UT and preparing to graduate in May. Ms. Harrell is my mentor. She's been amazing. She helps with questions, she helped fill out papers. Anytime you had a question, she was there for you.
It's a two-way street. I've learned so much from Virginia too. And that is, she was my first mentee, and with her I learned, as she did, some of the ups and downs, some of the things that they get panicked about.
Yeah, so it's Randy Boyd, and I'm the CEO of Radio Systems Corporation, and also the Commissioner for Economic and Community Development for the state of Tennessee. And I got involved with tnAchieves, actually when it became tnAchieves, when Mayor Mike Ragsdale and Chrissy D'Alejandro came to me with this idea to send every young person in Knox County to a community or technical college free of charge, supported by a mentor, and with some community service required.
It's important for students to have a mentor because a lot of the students that are in the tnAchieves program are currently coming from homes where they are first-generation college students.
Being the first person to go to college in my family, it was hard to know because I was the first one and I didn't have that kind of support from anyone in my family.
Some of the students, they will be first-year college students in their family, and they don't have either parents or other family members that they can ask questions to.
In our state, we just don't have a culture of expectations that we're going to succeed, that we're going to be able to go to college. But the great thing about Tennessee Promise is that we've created an endowment that's perpetual. So we can guarantee not only for this next graduating class of high school seniors, but to kindergartners and first graders and their parents, that they can go to college. So they can start changing the way they prepare themselves. They can start changing their expectations for life at a very early age.
When tnAchieves paid for my college, that was just something, a very significant portion that I did not have to worry about. And I was not stressed financially, and those things, they do weigh you down in college.
It's really a stress reliever, honestly, because you have the chance to go to school for free.
I found out about tnAchieves through my guidance counselor. He gave us the opportunity to fill out a scholarship to help us pay for college. I was really excited about that because without something to help supplement the other scholarships I had, I wouldn't have been able to go.
When you look at a story like mine, and I don't want to think that I'm better than any other student, but for the tnAchieves scholarship, it really put me in the right track. I want to be able to give back into my community like tnAchieves has given back to me.
Well, without it, I wouldn't be coming to school, so it means a lot.
To be a mentor takes unbelievably a very limited amount of time. It's safe to say an hour a month is really all it takes.
The great thing about tnAchieves is that it does not impede with your work schedule, for one. And your time commitment really is meeting your mentees twice for an hour and then communicating with them.
Being a mentor is a lot easier than you might think. I think probably a lot of people initially think it's like big brothers and big sisters, so every single week you've got a commitment. That's not true with tnAchieves. The commitment is probably about 10 hours a year, concentrated in a few mandatory meetings, but it's something that's very doable for the busiest people.
Yeah, it's really, especially now when you think about text messaging and social media and cell phones, what maybe 10 or 15 years ago may have been a little bit more challenging to communicate with students, it's really simple.
I don't think that the time commitment is probably as much as people think, and I think that's one thing that we as mentors should do a better job, is in talking with our friends and letting them know that it isn't a giant amount of time.
Mentoring is what makes tnAchieves work.
It's the push that somebody can possibly need to help make them successful.
It's not really about financial support. It's not the money. It's about that emotional support, that mental support, that you have somebody in your corner that's telling you, you can do this. I will help you do this.
Thanks, Rich, for this amazing opportunity.
I want to thank Joan Panzer for being a very outgoing mentor who always checked on me.
Ms. Harrell, thank you for everything you've done for me and being there to support me and help me succeed in my dreams. And thank you for being there for all my graduations and helping open the world for me.
Thank you, Ellen, for helping out with being in college.
Thank you, tnAchieves.
Thank you, tnAchieves.
Thank you, tnAchieves.
Thank you, tnAchieves.
Thank you, tnAchieves, for being there to support me.
It's incredibly rewarding just to know that with this great team at tnAchieves and with the governor's help and the whole state, that we're going to make an impact in so many lives for so many years.